Remembrance ceremony for Light the Night. We're here to raise funds for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, to find a cure for blood cancers, and to support people and their families who have been affected by cancer. We have made many strides in finding a cure, but the fact is that some people who get blood cancers do not survive. So we are here to honor our loved ones who passed away, to recognize them and to honor and recognize you who are their survivors. Some of you are just starting out on your healing journey and might wonder why you are here. Why did you survive when your grief is so profound that you only want to go down in the grave with your loved one? And some of you might be farther along on your journey. Well, there might be many reasons why you are here. One of them being that you are here to remind others of the wonderful person who blessed your life. You are here to keep your loved one alive in the hearts and minds of others. Another reason might be that there are people who need you, your children, your parents, your friends. And yet another reason, Martha Hickman explains in her book on grieving. There are fellow sufferers whom you have met, and others whom you will never meet, but you will read or hear about. Your heart will go out to them, and the well of human compassion on which we all draw will be deepened. I am so thankful that the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society incorporated this remembrance ceremony into its Light the Night, so that you have a place to remember your loved one, and so that you can add to the well of human compassion. And I want to just say a word now. I should have said this at the beginning. I meant to introduce myself. My name is Madeline Quayle, and I'm a volunteer with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And we were here just gathering and starting to organize this afternoon, and someone asked me what brought me here, and one of my friends came along and said she got here the hard way. So I understand and have sympathy for those of you who have lost someone. But we're so glad that you're all here. Thank you for being here. Now I'm going to announce the rest of the program. It will go as follows. Bud Spencer will lead us in a remembrance litany, and you've got that yellow sheet in your hand. Then we will see the doves released. And then we will hear from Robin Collier from Patient Services of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. She'll say a few words, and then she'll lead us in the rose ceremony. And before you leave, we have some candy for you all. And this is a Chinese tradition that I just recently learned about. When they have a funeral, they give candy, and it's meant to, it's something sweet to take away the bitterness of your loss. So everybody be sure and get one of these little Chinese takeout boxes. Thank you for being here.
As we gather today for the Light the Night celebration, we want to take time to remember those that are no longer with us. There are rituals and remembrances that provide us an opportunity to honor the lives of the loved ones who are deceased, but they are not forgotten. We gather to remember our loved one who has died. We remember them because they're an important part of our lives. Our lives have been changed forever by their presence and by their passing. They may have been our father, our mother, our husband, our wife, or partner. They may have been our sister or brother, our son or our daughter, our grandfather, our grandmother, our granddaughter, our grandson, or a friend. Whatever the relationship, we want to honor those that we love today. And if you'll read with me responsively, which means that you'll repeat after the phrase that I read, we will remember them. For those who don't have the yellow sheets, please let's honor our loved ones. Those who live no more echo still within our thoughts and words, and what they did is part of what we have become. With the blowing of the wind and in the chill of the winter, at the opening of the buds and the rebirth of spring, at the blueness of the skies and in the warmth of summer, at the rustling of the leaves and in the beauty of autumn, at the beginning of the year and when it ends. As long as we live, they too will live. For now, they are part of us. Doves represent peace. They represent love and hope. And as we watch these beautiful doves soar, may our hearts be filled with love for those that we have lost. May we have peace in their memory and hope for a new day when a cure will be found.
Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Robin Collier and I'm the Patient Services Manager for the Utah office of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We very much appreciate you being here this evening. We recognize that much of tonight's activity is about celebrating the successes of LLS in raising awareness, in finding treatments, and also helping to cure these terrible diseases. At the same time, we know that we have all lost someone, a loved one, along the way, and would like to take this time to acknowledge and remember all of those loved ones. I would now like to invite each one of you who has lost someone to come up and take a rose. The rose can either be placed in the vase or you can take it with you. If you're comfortable doing so, please say your loved one's name out loud when you come to get the rose.
Anthony Quayle.
Gary Williamson.
Grandma June.
Monty Hanson.
Harley Stanton.
Thank you.
Lenny Maragakis Kyra.
Mitchell Siemens. Brian Pierce.
Kathy Carlson. Ruben Mendoza.
Kirk Cutler Nelson.
Cassie Lubro.
Van Heater.
Clint Jefferson.
have plenty of roses for every single person who would like to take one or put one into these. Thank you.
Was there anyone else that wanted to come up? This concludes our remembrance ceremony for our Light the Night Walk of 2011. Thank you for your participation. Please take a box of candy as you leave. As Madeline said, it's following a Chinese tradition of having something sweet to take away some of the bitterness of your loss. Thank you for coming.